South Western will see RMT members walking out on Monday, Wednesday and Friday next week. Now, South Western says it will be able to run about 70% of its trains, but that still means about 450 trains a day will be cancelled. So as you can imagine, commuters are not impressed.
I see the point for modernisation. I kind of see the union's point as well. I am annoyed at strikes because that says to me that someone hasn't done their job properly.
I'm absolutely livid about it. I mean, coming to the new year, 3% pay rise, and we're confronted with the same thing all over again. So I just think it's appalling.
I'm not overjoyed about it, if I'm honest, but I'll try and work from home to get around it because I've got the flexibility to do that.
So some slightly unhappy people there, but there are going to be other stations and routes affected as well, aren't there?
Yeah, same issue, Guards and the RMT, but two different operators. Greater Anglia Guards will strike also on Monday, Wednesday and Friday next week, which will affect trains in and out of Liverpool Street. The company does hope to run a full service on those lines, though. RMT members at Southern will walk out. Now, that's just for one day. That's next Monday. Now, that will affect London Bridge, Victoria, Charing Cross and Cannon Street. Southern thinks it will run about 90% of its services, but with increases on fares going up, as we know, the biggest increase for the last 5 years, it's not a great start to the new year for commuters, is it?
It doesn't sound like it. Thanks very much, Louisa. Pregnant women are struggling with their mental health in higher numbers than previously thought, according to researchers. The team at King's College London found that as many as 1 in 4 pregnant women could have mental health issues, including anxiety and eating disorders. Doctors say early diagnosis is key to help support families. A 4-year-old boy and his mother have been taken to hospital after being hit by masonry which fell from a building in Epsom. Surrey police said the pair, along with a man, aren't thought to be seriously injured. Part of Church Street will remain closed overnight. It's not yet known what caused the bricks to fall. Right, that's it for now from me. There is, of course, plenty more on our website or on our Facebook page. Just a reminder, bbc.co.uk/London. But now it's time for a look at the weather with Thomas Schaffenacker.
A very blowy afternoon again in London with winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. Tomorrow, thankfully, the winds will be lighter. Through the night, a bit of rain, the wind's easing out there as well by the early hours of the morning. I think for most of us, it's a case of clearing skies and temperatures down to 6 in the city, 3 degrees outside of town. So a little on the nippy side. And then Friday itself is looking a little mixed. There will be a fair bit of brightness around, still a bit of a breeze out there, but also a chance of catching a spot or two of rain. And the temperatures are starting to drop now down to 9 degrees, single figures. Here's what Saturday looks like, a complete change. Watch the wind. It starts coming in from the north. So we've been having winds out of the south or the west for the last few days. They're coming in from the north-northeast, so it's going to feel chilly. A really significant wind chill on the way. Here's the outlook. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think a fair bit of dry weather. Here's the national outlook now with Sarah Keith-Lucas.
Good evening. Storm Eleanor is now clearing away, and although the weather will turn much quieter over the next few days, it is still quite windy out there, particularly in the south at the moment. Here was the scene as the sun set earlier in the day in Stevenage. Some clear spells there, but we've also got some pretty heavy and squally showers crossing from west to east across England and Wales during the course of tonight. Further north across the country, a slow-moving band of rain and hill snow is going to be sitting across parts of northeast England, central and eastern Scotland. So hill snow accumulating here, and we could see a frost quite widely across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. A little milder further south across the country with the odd mist and fog patch first thing Friday morning. Now during Friday, still quite windy in the south at first, gusts perhaps 60 miles per hour, but they will ease through the day. And then the reappearance of some sunshine across parts of southern England, perhaps towards northwest England and north